Hello, it's Tim Basley, and I'm going to say something pretty controversial, but the controversial thing is this. It is easy to become an entrepreneur. Now, I'm saying this because of an article I read a few months ago by this amazing guy, and he really gave me an insight into what entrepreneurship and what an entrepreneur really is. And it made me realise, first of all, that what I thought I knew about entrepreneurs was totally wrong, and also how easy it can be to become an entrepreneur. And by the time you've watched to the end of this video, you're going to be convinced as to how easy it can be as well. But before I get onto that, what do you think currently an entrepreneur is? How would you define an entrepreneur? Well, if you're anything like me, you'd probably be just thinking, oh, well, it's someone who's really good at business, it's someone who's really good with money, it's someone who's really good at spotting opportunities to make money and set up successful businesses. And it's a skill that people are obviously born with. Not anybody can be an entrepreneur. You do need to have the ability to spot up and coming trends, things that might be successful and where you've got a really good chance of being a success in business. And that is how I used to think about entrepreneurs, and slightly that's what you and many other people think currently as well. But this article I read said, no, forget all of that. All an entrepreneur is someone who has got an all-consuming passion to solve problems. It can just be one problem or one kind of set of problems, or it can be a lot of different problems. And what an entrepreneur has likely done is had problems themselves. They've kind of got around those problems, solved those problems, and then they've decided to maybe in a slightly unique way or slightly different way, but it could just be they've done a lot of research, looked into the problem, looked into possible ways of getting around the problem, found a way to get around the problem, and they are then kind of led to set up a business which helps other people in the same position they were in to get around the same problems. So, and hopefully already you are starting to think like an entrepreneur, because the way in which to think like an entrepreneur, I would suggest, is just to think what problems you've got at the moment in your life that you'd like solved, what problems other people have got. Now, these problems can be big, they can be small, they can just be little annoyances. Maybe there's a particular service which always seems to be really expensive, always seems to be really pricey, and you're thinking, why is that really expensive? Surely it could be a lot cheaper. And if it was a lot cheaper, a lot of people would benefit from it. Well, you're kind of halfway there to becoming an entrepreneurial spirit, because all you've got to do then is find the solution, and maybe you can get together with a few other people and come up with those solutions. And it doesn't need to be really complicated stuff where you need millions of pounds to set up and all sorts of talented people helping you out. It could just be very, very simple stuff indeed. Just one little example. Let's say you've got a garden behind your house that you need tended. You've tried finding people to come and cut your lawn every week or couple of weeks, to cut back the bushes, keep the thing tidy, and all of that, and you just can't find anyone. Everyone is fully booked, they've got a full complement of customers, and you just and everything's the same. Everyone you ring up, they either don't return your call at all, or if they do return your call, it's oh, very sorry, but yeah, I'm not taking on any new customers at the moment. Well, that's a problem that you've just identified for yourself. You can't get anyone to do this service for you, and that means there's going to be a heck of a lot of other people out there who have got the same problem. They can't get gardeners either. So you could set up a gardening business, either just you buying a lawnmower and a strimmer and a few other bits and pieces and going out there and carrying out the work yourself, or maybe you can start employing people and setting up a business. You're doing the business side of things, and they're kind of doing the sort of physical work side of things. And you can market it in a certain way, because you might be thinking, well, how do I differentiate myself from other gardening businesses? Well, there's lots of ways of doing that. I won't be talking about business differentiation in this video, but I will be in future videos. So do subscribe if that's of interest to you, because I'll tell you what, if you can differentiate your business from other people's, you will get customers, you will get business, and you will become very, very well off. But one way I can think of is, to differentiate my gardening business, if I was running one, would be really from all the other gardening businesses out there, would just be to offer some kind of guarantee. We will be able to take you on as a customer. We will answer our phones within sort of 3 rings or whatever, 5 rings. We will return your call if you leave a message, and we will take you on as a customer, guaranteed. And that then makes your gardening business an absolute no-brainer, doesn't it, over all of the other ones who don't return people's calls and all of that kind of thing. So that's just one example, but you can see right away how you could possibly become an entrepreneur, and it can be as simple as that. Just identifying a problem that you've got in your life, big or small. Obviously, the bigger the problem, the more money you make, because the more sort of desperate people are to solve that problem. But even small problems, if you can come up with really good solutions for those problems, and then you can think of ways to distinguish and differentiate your business from others, that is a recipe for success, and you can become a successful entrepreneur. And I'll tell you what, I hope this has been as much of an eye-opener for you as it was for me when I first heard that new definition of what an entrepreneur is. It is just a problem solver. And it really blew my mind. It kind of blew my mind just how wrong I was about entrepreneurs and what they are, who they are, and what they can do. So if you've got a problem in your life or a set of problems, and you can think of ways of maybe getting around them, solving them, or you can come up with ways, and then you can get out there and start selling that solution to other people, you are a entrepreneur. And I hope that has been a little bit of an inspiration. Please do subscribe to this channel. There's lots more content coming your way in future videos, where we'll take a much deeper dive into entrepreneurship, business, and differentiating your business from others, which makes your customers' decision to use you rather than your competition an absolute no-brainer. So if that excites you, you know what to do. Please subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Tim Bazley, thanks for watching.